In this video tutorial, I'll show you how to insert conditional text in a document using the else-if instruction. An else-if instruction allows two or more conditions to be included in the if instruction. To better understand this, let's look at the employment agreement. This paragraph relating to the trial period gets inserted if the employee requires an initial trial period. In other words, it gets inserted based off of a simple yes or no question. Now let's look at these three paragraphs in the compensation section. Each of these paragraphs is different, and only one of them should be included in a finished document. The first paragraph is for full-time exempt employees, the second for full-time non-exempt employees, and the third for non-exempt part-time employees. To build this logic into the template, we first need to create a multiple choice component for these three employment status options. To do this, I click on the component manager, select the new component icon, choose multiple choice variable as my option, select OK, and now give it a name, put in my three options, select OK. I can now see the employment status component is created. I'll close this out. I'll now highlight this first paragraph of text. I'll click on the if field, choose if expression, and the if field dialog box appears. I select employment status, drag it up into the expression box, select the equal sign, drag it. I can then click the shortcut F5 and the list of multiple choice options associated with this component appear. I double click on the one I want, and it's inserted into the expression field. The script is now complete, and I can select OK. For the second paragraph, I'll start right before the end if instruction and select the second paragraph. Click on the if field button again. This time I'll select the else if expression. Again, I choose employment status equals, hit F5, choose full-time non-exempt, hit OK. Now for the third paragraph, I do the same thing. Select the paragraph, click on if field, choose else if expression, employment status equals F5, part-time non-exempt, hit OK. We can now see that this conditional logic begins with an if, then has a couple of else fields, and concludes with the end if. HotDocs will process this if logic and look for the condition that is true and then insert the text into the document. Let's do a quick test to make sure this is working properly. I'll select employment status, choose full-time exempt, click on the preview tab, go down to compensation. I can see it says full-time exempt employee. Go back, change it to full-time non-exempt, preview. The next paragraph is inserted. Go back and select part-time non-exempt, preview. And I can see the third paragraph is inserted. So everything appears to be working properly. That is how you insert conditional text into a template using the if and else if instructions.